Hello and welcome. In this video lecture, we are going to understand the variation of efficiency with respect to compression cycle for different value of gamma. I hope you must have seen my previous video lecture on the variation of efficiency with respect to compression ratio. This time we are adding one more level to it. We are adding that what is the variation in efficiency when the value of gamma is changed. Okay. While doing so, we will also learn what are the code necessary for doing so and how you can add a legend in your Python code for which for this graph which we are going to develop. Okay. For completion purpose, so you know the basics of Otto cycle. This is just for your remembrance. Okay. So this is the PV and TS diagram. Next, the efficiency. So this time what we are going to do, we are going to plot efficiency versus compression ratio for different value of gamma. Okay. So gamma 1, gamma 2 and gamma 3. And we will see how the value of the efficiency varies with respect to compression ratio for different value of gamma. Okay. So let's go for the coding. So let's begin with the code. For writing the code, you need to import two packages. Okay, I'm using Spider as my IDE. So let us import NumPy as NP, import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. Remember, as whatever you write after as is an alias. Okay, it's a name given to it. From this step onwards, you need to call it by this name. Okay, now this script will not understand what is NumPy. It will understand NP as NumPy. Okay, so it is an alias. Next step is to create your gamma. Okay, so gamma 1. I'm taking this value as 5/3. I'm writing in the most simplest form that anybody who is not even aware about Python can or will be able to develop a graph for himself or herself. Okay, gamma 2 equals to the next value which I am taking is 7/5. Okay, and the third value which I am taking is gamma 3 equals say 1.2. Okay, you can take it as per your wish, but this is the standard one. The third one I have taken as per my wish. So 3 gammas I have taken. Now let us create the compression ratio. Okay, so let us call R as my compression ratio equals to NP dot. This time I am using a different code. Last time I had used arrange. This time I am using linspace. Okay, so linspace is very simple. You give it starting point, stop point and number of values which you want in between. Okay, last time we gave the step size. This time I am not giving the step size. So this is how you can understand. This time I will be using 1, so to say 25, and let us divide this whole region into say 1000 portions. Okay, so I hope you understood the meaning. 1 is my start, 25 is my end, and I want to divide the entire space into 1000 portions. Okay, so linspace. So you got the value of different compression ratio. Now you calculate the efficiency. So efficiency equals to 1 minus 1 upon, you know the formula, R raised to the power gamma 1 minus 1. Okay, so this is the formula, very simple formula. And now because I need 3 graphs, so I'll just copy and paste and change this value. So this time I need efficiency 2 for gamma 2 and efficiency 3 for gamma 3. Okay, so all the 3 efficiencies are now calculated as per the different compression ratio and different gamma. Now I want to plot it. Okay, so for plotting there is one very simple code, plt dot plot. On x-axis I want my compression, and on y-axis I want efficiency. Okay, now because I want to club it, you can write it separately, both of them are okay, but if you I can write it in a straight way, this will reduce the number of line. So r again, and separated by a comma, efficiency 2, comma r again, efficiency 3. Very simple. Okay, so the plotting part is done. Now we need to give some annotation, which you are all aware about. Okay, this time one more thing which we need is legend. Okay, so that we can compare which one, which color belongs to whom, or which graph belongs to whom. Okay, so this time we are going for, say, plt dot legend. Okay, please remember, whatever data you want to give it in a list. Okay, so the first value is 5 upon 3. I'll write it as 1.6. Okay, 7.5 is near about 1.4. Whatever you want to write, you can write. If you give a number, you can write it directly, but if you give a character, you have to put it in inverted commas. Okay, so that's it. And the third one is gamma is 1.2. Fine, this is my legend which is created. Now the next part is title. I hope you are all aware about it. X label for my x-axis. On my x-axis, what I am going to keep is compression ratio. Then similarly, I will go for y label, and this time I will keep efficiency. Simple. Fine. I also want to give title to my graph. I'll explain all the parameters one by one with small graphs like this. So you keep on watching it so that you become aware. I'll try to demonstrate all the variations which you can do. Okay, because this is the beginning, I'm starting with simple formulas and simple method of at least preparing the complete graph. Okay, variation of efficiency with compression ratio for different gamma. Okay, so this will be my title. A part of this, I also want my x-axis. So see, let me draw this first. I'll plot it, and then I will explain what is the next parameter. Okay, so let us just plot it. It will ask me to save first, so you are all aware about it. You should also remember that the extension is .py. Okay, the extension is .py. Okay, see. Now, what are the problems with this graph? You can understand what are the problems. The maximum height which is showing is somewhere close to 0.9. Okay. If I want to fix this height, what should I do? Okay. If I want to fix my height, so in that case, I have a very simple command, plt dot y limit. Okay. Plt, it will also suggest if you write y limit. Okay. Very simple command. And I want the value from 0 to say 1. So the minimum value will be 0 and the maximum value will be 1. This will limit the height of my y-axis. Okay. So this is the next new thing which you are learning. And the last one after this is plt dot show. So two things we have discussed new compared to the previous one, previous video. The first one is the use of a ligand, and the second one is use of a how to limit. This you can do for x-axis as well. Okay, so if you want to try, you can try it for x-axis. So let us draw the graph once again. And now if you see this time the y-axis, and the previous time it is still 0.8, and maximum if you see it is 0.9 somewhere close to, but this time the efficiency is writing from 0 to 1. Okay, and you can see it is drawn till 25, and because I have started my value from 1, so you know, and this is the legend. Okay, I hope you have understood how to write this and execute it. So this is the output which you have received. So you can see that as the value of gamma increases, the efficiency also increases. So this is how it varies. If you see in a given direction for a given or if you see in a for a given compression ratio, for example at compression ratio 15, you can see that as the value of gamma increases, the efficiency also improves. Okay, so you can see this and understand how the efficiency varies not only with respect to compression ratio but also with respect to gamma. Okay, and how you can create a graph and add this information over here. Hope this information was useful to you. Thank you for watching.